Howdy, this is Bubba / Dollywood Outsider. We're here with the final video I'll do for us previewing the musicians coming up for the fall. And this is, in my opinion, the best one you're going to get this entire festival. And that is a group I have saw many of times over the past several years, and that is Dailey and Vincent. They will be there. You got two chances to see them. That's the good news. Friday and Saturday, with October 13th and 14th, and they got three shows: 1, 3, and 5. They will be at the Celebrity Theater, which is, if you're not familiar with the names, it is the big one. So they moved from the Pines Theater to last year. They was in the Pines Theater, which was just way too small for somebody like them, and they moved to the bigger theater. So good news there. This is, I'm excited to see them. Like I said, I've saw them, several times here, and they are. I feel like kind of like with the Isaacs, I'm gonna repeat some stuff, kind of like I said with them, and then regardless of genre, you need to go see them. That's just how talented of people they are. So, even if you don't like their style of music, you still go see them because that's just how good they are. I guess officially they would be bluegrass, but they also kind of blend over into. They do some country songs, they do some gospel songs. So bluegrass, country, gospel. If you're like any of those genres, then you're there. Definitely go check them out. I would say the older groups like your Statler Brothers and the Oak Ridge Boys, they're kind of carrying on the tradition of those types. So kind of your quartet style, but type of bands. How I would say that. Aaron, if you're a fan of bass singing music, and every time I upload something involving bass singing, it gets a lot of views and comments usually compared to my other stuff. But they got, if you go to Dollywood, you're familiar with Jeff Chapman, who was the long-time Kingdom Heirs bass singer. In my opinion, there's the two best bass singers on the planet, and there's a massive drop-off after that. Or Jeff Chapman, who used to be, of course, at Dollywood for 20 years, and then the other one is Aaron McCune, who sings with Dailey and Vincent. They're both. Aaron's great. I mean, don't ask me to pick between the two, but Aaron's amazing. He does a Merle Haggard song. A lot of times he sings, and he of course shines when they do the gospel type songs as well. But yeah, Aaron. So if you're a fan of the old school bass singing, which I know there's a lot of y'all that are, you're going to want to go hear Aaron. And I've been to hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of concerts. I go to concerts all the time, and if the last year at Dollywood, they were amazing. Like 10 out of 10, easily in my top 5, probably easily in my top 3 concerts of all time last year when they were at Dollywood. So, and I think what makes them stand out in that environment, because I think they did 4 shows last year. This year they're doing 3. Is that they're talented enough not to do the same show. Sometimes people will say it's a different show, and it'll be like 60% new. Well, like they'll do a few new songs and call it a new set. But last year, I think every song they did, because I saw them probably 5 or 6, 7 times last year, of like 40-minute sets, and every show was different. Like even like from the different days. So they got a big repertoire of songs. So you're not going to repeat if you see them all three shows. They do mix up their band members sometimes, so I'm not quite sure who will be there as far as the band, or even like their tenor singer. Sometimes Ben James is with them, and sometimes Jeff Parker is with them. If you're a diehard fan, you know who those are. I'm personally hoping Ben James will be there because I know he does occasionally do some shows with them. But regardless of who is with them, like musician wise, they're always top notch talent. And they're just very good live. if I hadn't said that. Jamie Dailey does most of your singing as the lead. He's got one of the best tenor voices you'll find. And bonus points for him for he follows me on my Dollywood account and also my personal Instagram account as well. So I think that's cool. And I think last year he, you know, we tweeted some of my stuff and tagged me and stuff. So that's neat there. Another note about Jamie, and this really impressed me when is to me the small things matter, and he usually wears a cowboy hat, and when they sing gospel songs, he takes off his cowboy hat, and to me that says a lot. Dailey Vincent is the Vincent part of the group. He's the brother of Rhonda Vincent, who most people know that. He does some singing, plays some instruments, and I really just enjoy watching him. Just watching him interact with people, and on the band, you tell they really have a good time. And the shirt I'm wearing here, if you can see that, I don't have much of a sway on anything, but I did get the shirt for free last year for them, so this is kind of my way of doing all I can to repay them, even though it's a small gesture. It's about all I can offer. And it says "I Left My Heart in Tennessee," which is one of their new signature songs. Last year, my mom and stepdad saw them with me, and I feel also kind of, like I said, with Isaac, a lot of people may know the name, but some people, if you're more on the casual side, may not be familiar with them. I think my mom fell into that category as well, and they were blown away when they saw them, and they went back a couple of times that day to see them. They got, and speaking of shirts, they have a new shirt, which I posted that today on Instagram. They got it for you Tennessee Vols fans. They got a new orange shirt that they are debuting. They said doing that for all the Tennessee fans at Dollywood. So go check that out and buy that. They have too many songs to try to name my favorite ones. One thing they do a good job of, I've never seen nobody do a job as good as them. Is they do a lot of cover songs, not a lot of cover songs. They do some cover songs, but they do cover songs that where they make them their own, and you can't. Some people make a mistake of doing cover songs that you automatically associate with Merle Haggard and Johnny Cash and those type of people. But they do cover songs that are unique and they make them their own, and they really do a good job of that. But yeah, go check them out if you're into country, bluegrass, gospel, or even if you're not into those, you still need to go check them out. They're awesome folks, great musicians, and to be able to get a concert like this 3 times, which is going to be about 2 hours or so worth of music for free or no extra charges. Amazing. One of the best deals of Dollywood. So go check them out. I'll be there. Follow me on Instagram, and we'll be talking about some meetups and stuff.